A full-blooded punch. What if David Haye had landed his best shot at Valuev's chin? That was like a cuffing shot with a...
Training under the railway arches at Vauxhall. Is it going to work?
Yeah, well, the busier 3 minutes. For me, it was Valiev again. The good right hand.
Sometimes they must feel like it's paper darts against the mouth. Oh, it's going to do it with a left hook.
Pertandingan tinju kelas berat antara Nicola Valiev versus David Haye yang disebut sebagai David versus Goliath adalah pertandingan tinju profesional yang diadakan pada 7 November 2009 di arena Naremberg, Bavaria, Jerman untuk memperebutkan gelar juara kelas berat WBA. Raksasa Rusia tersebut pemegang juara kelas berat sabuk WBA dan menduduki peringkat kelima kelas berat dering dengan rekor 50 pertandingan dan 1 kali kekalahan. Sedangkan David Haye peringkat ke-7 kelas berat dering dengan rekor 22 pertandingan dan 1 kali kekalahan. Pemenang atas pertandingan ini akan dijadwalkan berhadapan dengan John Ruiz sebagai pesaing peringkat tinggi di kelas berat. Langsung saja kita saksikan pertarungannya. Pertarungan dimulai dengan tempo yang lambat, di mana David Haye berjaga jarak dan penuh hati-hati saat melancarkan serangan terhadap raksasa Rusia tersebut.
He could end up having a lot of nervous energy the right hand there, but he was on the move, so obviously losing a lot of his power. Frustrating Valiev into making mistakes, but Valiev defends his tight in that instance.
Good tactics these, I think, from Haye, and he might...
He's not looking for power, which I'm pleased about. He's mobile.
David Haye, when he's in there, and I wonder if at some point the switch will move over back to that. But...
And this is just so difficult for Haye. Just come up with a cruiser. Oh, beautiful right hand!
Oh, terrific shot there. Valiev shakes his head.
Meskipun perbedaan ukuran yang mencolok, David Haye mampu mengimbangi tempo permainan dan melancarkan pukulan-pukulan tajam di saat Nicola Valiev berada dalam jangkauan.
He would make Valiev look silly and embarrass him, and then later in the fight, knock him out.
Valiev just can't time him. That big right hand again. Lancing blow, but a good punch nevertheless.
Yeah, now you see me, now you don't, wasn't it? And he might have won the first. Whether the judges are giving them to him, that's another matter.
Pada ronde keempat hingga ronde ketujuh, raksasa Rusia mulai menekan serangan dan mendaratkan banyak pukulan dibandingkan dengan David Haye yang lebih sering meleset saat melakukan pukulan balasan.
David missed with 3 shots there. The Valiev's defences and his reflexes were pretty sharp then. Valiev.
He's trying to feint a little, Valiev, before throwing his jab. Haye has watched him studiously. They've worked on things. 2 punches.
But is he coming back with enough?
Again, way out.
But they could be taking a lot of the steam out of Valiev. Valiev fainting now, upping the pace here. So that's what Valiev has to do. But really, he should be letting punches go and stepping right up close, taking more chances than he's taken.
That's piling up. Valiev's won the last couple, but maybe Haye did open up a lead if you were looking at it early on.
Well, I have Valiev 1 point up at the moment, so Haye's well in it.
I had Haye a point up going into this round, so just goes to show it. Open to different interpretation. Valiev again trying to trap it in the corner. The endurance runs that most boxers like you did, Jim.
Yeah, well, everyone has their own methods.
In his World Championship fights, when he's nearly always a home fight, he's got him with a body shot there. The more he can make a huge difference in weight down.
Valiev blocking the right hand here from Haye. He must be frustrated, but again he's keeping his ball. What he does. Another round where he has to work the whole 3 minutes under pressure.
Just moving a little quicker. They tried training for a bit more speed. Valorant is just doing that.
Pada ronde ke-7, Nikolai Valuev masih mendominasi jalannya pertandingan dan memenangkan ketiga kartu skor juri dengan selisih 2 poin.
He's trying to look up left. Good counter there with the right hand from Valorant. Came back with one of his own there.
There's a couple of signs in this round that that's the case. He's been caught cleanly a couple of times, which Valorant has struggled to do up to now.
Good counter from Hay. Got away again. And Leo's at Valorant across the ring through his gun shield. All the training under the railway arches at Vauxhall. Is it going to work?
Yeah, well, the better punching again, the busier 3 minutes. For me, it was Valiev again, the good right.
Valiev is 4-11 now to win this fight, and David Hay 2-1 against. They started 10-11, the pair of them.
Well, there's so many missed punches in the fight, I suppose you can score it pretty much a lot of the rounds the way you want to. But unfortunately, Hay is the one with the negative tactics. That's a round for Hay.
Look at it, missed by miles. Valiev telegraphed the shot. Hay slipped it easy, came back with something. He's winning this round. He keeps on doing this. It'll be better. Look how much Valiev missed by then. Then a body punch from Hay. He's gaining confidence there. Rounds one up, goes back to his 48 inches. I don't think your local department store keep that size in stock.
Well, some good work from Hay in that round. Putting punches out, 2s and 3s. Valiev obviously.
Di ronde ke-9 hingga ronde ke-11, Nikolai Valuev terus mengejar dan melakukan serangan. Akan tetapi ia terus-menerus terkena pukulan balik yang cukup tajam dari David Hay.
Really is confusing. Good right hand again from Hay. All the judges like this.
You'd love to think that the fight is being scored fairly on effective aggression and punches.
This is exactly what we need. To make it obvious, he is landing more punches than Valor.
The body shot from Hay.
Just a few more punches is what's needed from Hay. Right hand from Valiev.
Hay and that. And Hay just might have to become a lot more positive late on in the fight here.
Doing imposing himself. Not allowing Hay to dictate the pace.
Real kick from Hay there, right. Runner, American writer, once said in a fight rather similar to this, you can't win.
Come back with something else. And some of the rounds David has done that, but not at the moment.
Bit messy. While he's walking, he needs to be thinking of throwing Hay. Took one, gave one.
Good jab too from Valiev.
He's very rarely been able to get his jab to work in this contest though. Simply because Hay hasn't been in front of him. Beat him up.
Di ronde ke-12, Nikolai Valuev melancarkan pukulan dengan tenaga yang tersisa, tetapi David Hay tetap menjadi target yang sulit untuk ditangkap dengan pukulan baliknya.
Valiev's missing.
Di menit terakhir, David Hay melancarkan kombinasi pukulan yang kuat, diikuti oleh banyak pukulan keras yang membuat Nikolai Valuev gemetar dan memenangkan ronde tersebut bagi David Hay.
Not falling. Well, what drama late in the fight. Hay now is conducting the crowd, saying, I've won this, you know. He certainly made Valiev look very silly, and I just wonder whether we're heading for a big controversy here. Juan Garcia Reyes. Now look at this again, Jim.
Well, that's what we're saying. Did he have the power to shake him? And do you know that wasn't even a full-blooded punch? What if David Hay had landed his best shot in Valiev's chin? That was like a cupping shot with the wrist part of the glove.
Usahanya pertandingan, David Hay dinyatakan sebagai pemenang dengan keputusan mayoritas dan menjadikannya sebagai petinju Inggris keempat yang berhasil meraih gelar keras berat utama.
To the winner by majority decision from London, England, the new
David Hay is the WBA heavyweight champion of the world. What a moment! Britain's 7th world heavyweight title holder. I've never been so happy in my life to be through for all you. This is tremendous. For David Hay and for British boxing.